Check, check.
Face cars off, get ready.
Green flag in the air, party waving it like they just don't care.
Green, 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 green.
Jonathan Sins are in deep. Oh, he makes contact.
You're watching the Bolt Grand National Series, only on Eric's Wacky Racing.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Eric's Wacky Racing. Well, I hope you're having a great night. Excuse me for choking up there a little bit. Hope you're having a great one. Hope you guys are doing well. We're here tonight for the fourth race of the playoffs here at Talladega for the Bolt Racing League. It is the PBR Racing 60 lap race here tonight. Well, we're going at Talladega. Hopefully, we're going to be in for a good one and a crazy one. Right now on the pole is Lane Myers in the 28 car. He's going to be out there getting the pole for pole position and getting ready to rock it and sock it. And it looks like they might be having drivers drop out. What the heck just happened? That scared me. All the drivers dropped out there for a second. I was thinking, well, man, something happened. Well, little information here for the race here tonight. We got 60 laps, 70% fuel, 2 sets of tires in the pits for him. 1 fast repair.
Welcome to Talladega, everybody.
Uh-oh.
60 laps here tonight. Stage is on 25.
I thought I had that muted, but I guess I didn't. Alright, so stage is going to be at lap 25. They're running the open set here tonight. Sim race time is at 3:30 p.m. Track temp is 106 degrees. So track a little warm out there here tonight. So we're at Talladega at a 2.7 mile track. Talladega, Alabama. Going to Alabama game here. So, yeah, let's get in there. Get these guys' lineup going here tonight. And let's get it rocking and socking.
Starting on the pole, Lane Myers. Second, Byron Jones. Third, Michael Morgan. Fourth, Nick Hapiak. Fifth, Casey Wygant. Sixth, Rodney Ayers. Seventh, Johnny Kite. Eighth, Max Merritt. Ninth, Michael Gould. And 10th, Jimmy Minch.
All right, 10 drivers here tonight, ready to rock and sock it here at Talladega. Let's see if we can't bring in somebody that we haven't talked to that is in the championship. I want to say that is Pacey, so we'll bring him up real quick. Hey, Pacey, this is Eric in the booth. So, how are you doing tonight?
I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, not much. Well, you're one of the drivers we haven't interviewed here for the championship. So, kind of talk us through the rest of your plans for the championship.
Well, it's all about points at this point. Just need to finish in front of that 6 car, and we got a chance still. 6 points back. Yeah, it's gonna be a dogfight to the end. So.
Alrighty, cool. Well, you got any plans for this race here tonight?
Lead them all.
You know,
We're just gonna try to get a friend, get the bonus points, and for leading the most laps, leading the lap, all that fun stuff, stage points. So that's the plan for tonight. I'm not sure if that'll come to fruition or not, but we'll try.
all right, cool. Well, I see you guys getting ready to go into 3 and 4, so we're gonna drop you back down, and we're gonna wish you the best here tonight.
Thank you, Eric.
Yeah, you take care. Alrighty, see if we can't bring up a little more information here for you folks on the championship. The information we do have, I will tell you this much, is no, cancel. About a week old or so, well, they're coming out of force, so we're gonna hold off on that. Alrighty, we're gonna jump back up to our leader here. Man, we're ready to rock and roll, Mr. Hap saying, welcome, race fans! Here we go, racing.
Ready, green.
Green flag in the air, here we go! Everybody nice and tight here, 10 cars ready to rock and sock them here tonight. So far, 2x2, the 28 of Lane jumps out to the outside, trying to get a hold of that 6 car. No, that's not the 28, excuse me, that's the 19. They was looking pretty close to the same there. So the 19 out front, they got that top line moving and grooving out top there. Down into 3 and 4 they go here. Still pretty tight battle. Top lane kind of more organized than the bottom lane. Only 3 cars on that bottom lane. Now down to 2. So everybody looking to go the high side quick. 3 wide through the tri-oval. Pacey kind of in the sucker hole there, but gonna try to get on the back bumper of the 94 of Jimmy. Lane dropping back. I don't know if this is planned or what, but he dropped way back. The 19 out front, leading them off corner number 2 with the 6 of Nick right on his back bumper. You got Pacey pushing the 94 of Jimmy, trying to get him to the outside, or to the inside, not the outside. to the lead. Can't hear the cars very well. They need to be louder. I think it's loud in my head, man. But thank you for the info. It also depends on the camera view too, how loud they are. So 94 of Jimmy takes the lead there at that stripe. Now they got the bottom side a little organized here. And they're back to 2x2 racing, 5 rows deep. Down the super stretch they go. Down lane 3 and 4. They're trying to figure out which way they want to go. Right now, the bottom line's starting to prevail. Got a little bit more cars down on that bottom side. They're kicking and getting. Pacey to the outside, the 94 of Jimmy. See across the line, still holds on to it. At the 28 of Lane right there behind him. So right now it goes Jimmy, Pacey, Lane. Your top 3 drivers. Number 7 of Michael. That new paint scheme looks like he got some Skittles on him. He's like, we need some Skittles here tonight. I'll take a ride here along with him on the gyro cam. Wow. Man, that's some bacon there. I am way too close on that. Still 2x2. Right now, still the bottom side prevailing here. Nobody really getting a little crazy right now. Just all having some fun. Well, they get back to 5 on the bottom, 5 up top, and who knows what's gonna happen. This is my favorite cam right here. Chase. Bottom side prevailing here through the corner. Now they all switch to the top side. Lane to the outside. Trying to lead the lap here. He was our pole sitter. Gets a little bit of a push from the 7. Gets a little bit sideways, and they keep on rolling. The 7 of Michael looks down low, trying to take to the top spot here. He does down the backstretch, laying right on the back bumper once again. Pacey getting a good push from the 90. Oh, contact there between Pacey and the 28 and the 7, and caution coming out. Alrighty, well, we're going to take her back to the chopper cam and get her back there to that crash, see what actually happened. I was looking away trying to get something going here. So here we are, the 94-20 on the back bumper of the 00. The 28 gets off the 7, tries to come down to the bottom lane, and Pacey gets into the back rear quarter there. And sends the 28 back up into the 7. The 06 of Michael Morgan, nowhere to go. Tags the 28. The 17, nowhere to go. He's going to tag the 28. And the 2 just drives down and around it. Good job for the 2 of Donnie. We're going to actually jump on board with him and rewind that a little bit. And right on board with it. Here. As it goes through this. He sees the smoke in front of him and he slows down, gets down to that apron, gets down and around. So great job there from Donnie to get down and around and not get involved in that one. Gotta give him some props on that there. Well, it looks like everybody coming down Payette Road. Well, maybe not. There's 2 that stayed out. It looked like everybody was coming down. So Nick and Max are the only two that stayed out, it looks like. So Nick in the 6 and Max in the 72. Everybody else coming down pit road, getting some service done. We do see somebody get some tires, and a few other drivers looks like they just get fuel and out. Couple drivers getting 4 tires and fuel. So our race leader is going to be Nick. Remember, stage going to be at lap 25 here tonight. So it could be an interesting one to see what actually happens there. Well, folks, guys out there in Facebook, YouTube, X, and Twitter. Or is it Twitch? I get them mixed up. Well, Twitch, let us know what you guys think. Who do you think's gonna come home with the stage win? Or, heck, for that matter, who do you think's gonna come home with the race win here tonight? Right now, Nick out front with Max in second. And the 19 of Byron Jones in that third spot. Good to see a new face out here tonight. Getting ready to rock 'em and sock 'em. That's the way, like it, Alrighty, we are gonna try to take a quick look here for their points. This is not after the road course, but Casey said he was 6 points off of Nick. So I don't think that changed much, but I could be wrong. This is the last points thing they had, so it looks like Nick on top with Pacey in second, Lane in third, Jimmy fourth, and Rodney fifth. But like I said, this is one race old, so the points aren't quite up to date. I tried to find something up to date, but this was the most up to date we had, so still a good kind of seeing on how their points are as of right now. Pacey did say they were like 6 points behind Nick, so you know those two are the top two. So Nick deciding to go to the bottom side here. Same with Max. Interesting call from him. Maybe he just wanted to be there so he can push him. He got to push him real good. Alrighty, so folks, we're gonna do a cranker up here and get loud, get proud, and say, hey, what's up in the chat? And have a good time. We racing, boys. Get ready to race here. Still got about, we're gonna be coming to about 20 or 15 to go to the stage, so definitely give us a shout out. So who you think gonna come home with the stage win here tonight? Alrighty, well, lights off on the pace truck or pace car. They are entering turn 3, getting ready to enter into turn 4. We're gonna hand it over to Barney and the flagman, and Barney the flagman. What the heck is wrong with me, man? This is getting crazy. And we're gonna crank her up loud and proud for you folks. I wish I had a better camera. Some nights just don't like it. Alright, well, here we go. Cranking her up. Oh, wrong one.
Green.
Well, at the line, a new race leader goes Michael in the 7 car. Got her at the line, but he got passed by the 6 and the 19. Real quick there into the 1 and 2. That's going to drop him backwards. The 19 of Jones, a new driver here to the Bolt Racing League, coming in tonight and having a good time. It looks like he's up front running in P2 as of right now. Oh, a little contact back behind there. That looked like it might have been from the 06 and the 2. Danny and Michael, or excuse me, Donnie and Michael. Little contact there. Donnie, I believe, is another new driver here tonight, so we'll give him a little bit of shout out saying thank you for calling, bro. He's trying to work himself up to P3. On that outside line, he's got Pacey pushing him there. They got a pretty good push there. Brian almost all right on the back bumper, locked on the back Byron almost locked on the back bumper of Nick. Same with Pacey on the back bumper of Donnie. Unfortunately, only 2-car tandem. Not really. Well, I'm thinking the next gen, sorry. 2-car tandem worked decently good here with these cars. They're going to go 3 wide down the front stretch. Across the stripe. Nick going to hold on to it, but Michael comes into P2. They're still kind of 3 wide. They're still trying to short this out back here. 3 wide coming off of 1 down the super stretch. Side by side. Who's going to back out? Who's going to give? Who's not? We did see somebody wiggle up front there. He was wiggling and jiggling. We got a 3-car tandem up on the top side. The 94 gets a little bit loose in the corner after getting the push. They wiggling, wobbling, and all sorts of wobbles. But out front, the 7 of Michael out front. Leading it with Lane in the 28 right behind him. They're going to sort it back to 5 and 5. 5 on the inside, 5 on the outside, 2 by 2. Once again. 10 laps to go to the stage. Now they go 3 wide. The 00 and the 17 going to the extreme outside. Gonna try to push her to the front, and all the 17 tags the wall there. He was trying to lock onto the back bumper of the 00. Gets a little bit loose, tags the wall, and I do know this setup that they're running is the open set, so it is a little bit freer. So you can get a little bit of happy tail on there. He can be wagging that tail really good sometimes. Still a great battle. All the way through the field, 10 cars still in it. The 7 of Michael out front. Michael Gould. Excuse me, I just realized we have 2 Michaels in here. We got Michael Gould, Michael Morgan. But 2, oh, there's a little bit of wiggle from the 94 of Jimmy as he was trying to give him the back bump, or give the bump to the 19 of Jones. But Jones goes back to the lead with that push. Outside line seems to prevail. The 2 trying to make a move to the outside, get to the front, in front of that 19. Stacks him up just a wee bit. The 94 tries to go back down with the 2 coming back down to block him. He's like, nope, I'm gonna come take that run, man. It's kind of a scary move though to do that. The 2 trying to work back and forth on the lines to try to keep him from getting a run. He about waited a little bit too late there to try to swipe down in front of the 94 that last time, as the 19 of Jones gets to the outside of him, not able to, or And the 2 of Donnie not able to make that move to the outside. Pacey right on the rear bumper there, trying to push the 19 out front. 2-car tandem once again going. 2-car tandem still works pretty good in these old cars. These are the last gen cars, so that does work. I was gonna say if it's the next gen, I was thinking the next gen because that's all I've been in here lately. Seems like 2 cars are better than 1, but 3 cars are better than 2. And Pacey does a move down to the inside, trying to get to the line. Rodney in the 17 tries to lock onto the back bumper, but Byron still holds on the lean at the line. Pacey running second. You got 3 cars up to the outside, 3 cars to the inside, and then you got a 2-car tandem back behind. Bottom line getting kind of strong there. Top side getting strong as well. 5 rows of 2, and they're going to single file them back down. 00 jumps to the outside, trying to make a move. Coming to the line, going to be at 20. 5 laps to go to stage. The 2 of Donnie trying to make, or looked like he was going to try to make a move, but decides to stay back in the line there. Pacey's got the 7 on the back bumper, trying to 2-car tandem up front. Oh, got a little bit of a breakaway from the top 2 on the bottom line. But that second pack just sucks them right down, man. They being the succubus and sucking them down. You're like, give me that blood, man. I gotta come in and get you. 19 and 2 holding on the bottom side pretty good, with a 94 right there behind them. The top side, Pacey and Michael. Oh, Pacey jumps way up as the 19 jumps to the middle of the track. He's gonna be in the sucker hole. And like, bye-bye, so long. We going backwards. The 7 gonna try to jump down in front of him. Give him a little bit of a draft. The 2's giving a little bit of help to that middle line. Pacey's stuck on the outside by himself now. He goes to the sucker hole. I didn't get a sucker. We got one driver jumping out to the outside by him's lonesome. I mean, he might be trying to go to the back. That is the 19 of Jones going backwards. Donnie out front now in the 2-car with the 94 of Jimmy running in that second spot. Rodney in the 17 sitting in third there this time by. Little bit of a breakaway from the top 3, but the back of the pack coming down strong. These guys bobbing and weaving and bobbing. 94 jumps to the outside of the 2, trying to make a move there. He's got the 6 of Nick right there behind him to try to help him. 2 other drivers decide to try to jump. No, 1 decides to stay down. So the 94 of Jimmy Much coming through the tri-oval. Will he hold on to it at the line? And it looks like he does. And Pacey makes a move, a strong move on that outside by his lonesome. They're 3x3. 2 rows deep. They're going to sort it down to 2x2, but still 3 rows deep in the middle of the pack here. That looks to be a little bit on the scary side. 3 rows still. It's like, oh my goodness, man, we was 3 wide. That is crazy. Well, the 94 of Jimmy out front still, holding on to the lead. Everybody else trying to figure out which way to go. They got 1 more lap here to stage. So everybody trying to get stage points here. Well, we know from the interview, Pacey gonna try to do everything he can to get all the points he can. 2 by 2. They're going 3 wide. Oh, contact between the 17 and the 00. They tagged the wall. That's going to drop them back. You got a battle for the race lead, but no help on that outside line. Coming to the line. Can Jimmy hold on to it? The two of Donnie tries to make a move and not able to do it. But coming across the line, we got Jimmy, Donnie, Max, Nick, and Michael. I'll be honest with you guys. If you guys could tell me in the chat. I don't know if there's a driver that I have not interviewed. I can't think of who I haven't interviewed. Alrighty, well that is stage here, folks. Not sure what they're getting for fuel mileage. We did have a couple drivers go 25 laps, so not sure if they're gonna make it for the stage or not. If you guys know for sure, let me know in the chat. Gonna do a little quick looky here. I was trying to remember who we have not. Well, I don't see Eric. He's one of the drivers we haven't. I don't know if there's a driver you guys would like me to interview. Let us know in the chat. Well, like I said, I can't think of anybody we have not interviewed, to be honest with you. I think the two that I'm thinking of, other two that I'm thinking of, have not been here for the race. And we on pit lane, man. We getting some pit stuff going on. Yeah. Alrighty, gonna be the battle to see who gets off the pit road here first. Some of the drivers might be getting some fuel. The 2, the 6. Now we got the 72, looks like. 19. Ooh, close race there between the 28 and the 6 car. And we got the 17 and a couple other drivers must be getting some work done. But definitely a good battle there off pit road for a couple of them drivers. Now, how, Bo? Well, like I said, let us know in the chat who you think is going to come home with the win here tonight. Good view of the rest of the drivers back behind them. They're trying to catch up to him. Wacky. Yep. Okay. So, as it looks, well, we'll wait till I get that to the start finish line here. I was just gonna have some fun. But, ooh, something happened to 7. He's still on pit road. Not sure what happened to him, but he's spent a minute 30 seconds down there on pit road. Wow. Must have had some major damage he needed to fix. Do 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 do. Aw, darn it, that's core. Alright, drivers picking which side they want to go to, and have some fun under the racing sun. Alrighty, so we got Donnie, Nick, Max, Byron, and Michael Morgan. That is your top 5 sitting right now. Still anybody's race here tonight. Let us know in the chat who you think is going to come home with the race win here tonight. Who do you think it's going to be? Still a long ways to go around this 2.7 miles here at Talladega. Good news is track temps dropped down to 100 degrees. Well, this is for the stage. It looks like we're going to be going back to green with 34 laps to go here. Everybody's still on pit road, or everybody's still on the same lap, not on pit road. What am I talking about? It has been a day, I tell you. We've been working in the garden since we got home from work. Only 3 drivers choosing to pick that outside. Everybody else choosing to go down low. Kind of interesting here. Pace car down. Heading into that pit road. Talladega, one of those tracks that, man, it just seems like you gotta wait forever before you get to the restart zone and you get it going. And it's like, okay, when do we go? Okay, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Oh, we're there. Green. There's green. Donnie gets a good jump, trying to get in front of Nick, but not able to clear him off the jump. Nick's got a pusher back behind him with Rodney in the 17. They're going to clear the 2. The 2's going to be hung out to drive there. The 19 going to try to suck up to his back bumper and give him a little pushy. Most of the drivers decide to go from the bottom to the top, and the 2 gets left out to dry there. Donnie free falling. So out front, the 6 of Nick, with Rodney in second and Pacey in that 3rd spot. Got a battle there back behind them between the 17, or not the 17, the 72 and the 19. The rest of the pack's going to catch up to them here. They're going 3. Oh, they're 4 wide. 4 wide through the corner. They get her sorted down to 3 wide. A little bit of an aggressive move by Morgan in the in the 06. That 2 now trying to work to the outside of the 72. Happy Act, Snappy Act to the lead. Says JPA for AU. The 2 makes a nice stinky move down in front of the 72, leaves the 94 out there almost by his lonesome. But thankfully he got a little bit of help there from the 19 of Byron. The 06 now jumps out to the outside. Got a little bobble and weevil and bobble. Top 2 still nose to tail, trying to stay out front. Got 4 cars on that outside now, running and gunning. You're seeing them getting a little bit crazy here. Stronger line right now on the backside. So the outside line only got 3 cars strong versus the 7 cars on the backside, or on the bottom side. Thanks, Mr. and Mrs. Hops, for the support on Friday night. It's awesome. Well, still Nick out front with Rodney in second and Pacey in third. Then you got Max in fourth. Donnie in the 2 is trying to make some moves on that outside. He's still got some help there. But the 0-6, they get a little bit loose after tagging. Pacey now trying to make a move to the outside. No help to his outside, though. That's going to break up that front pack. But Pacey's going to get a little bit of help from the 2 to try to go towards the front. Nick still out front, trying to run her down. Rodney still got a car length away. Tries to side draft Pacey there for a little bit. The 6 of Nick jumps to the outside, trying to break that momentum. And I think he did a pretty good job of it because that top line kind of broke up. Nick and Pacey on that outside. Nick's going to drop down to the bottom, lead Pacey kind of all by his lonesome to fall back to the 2 of Donnie. Rodney sitting right there on that bottom line. I don't know about anybody else's strategy, but mine, it comes down to we's gonna run on the bottom and try to keep the car underneath us and survive until the end. Rodney now trying to make a move to the outside. Kind of leaves Nick out by his lonesome. Can Rodney make that move work? Looks like he's going to, and he's going to take over the race lead. Rodney and Pacey 1-2. But do know those guys are PBR racing. Oh, the 0-6 has a little bit of problem there. Oh, he gets turned.
Caution, caution.
Caution coming out.
Tell me what you got.
And it's gotta look like a push gone wrong there on that one. Hopefully he's still got a fast repair if it's got some major damage. But let's try to take a look at that one. Oh, a little late there. So that's gonna start on the outside. The 7 of Michael tries to give the 0-6 of the 2 Michaels a push. Gets off to the side of him, gets to the left rear quarter panel, turns him down right into the 94 of Jimmy Munch. 19, nowhere to go. Does a good job though of trying to stay clean and green. The 94 goes for her spinning. He going spinning, man. Where's your machine? Let's rewind that a little bit real quick. And we gonna jump on board here with the 19. As he does a great job staying out of the wreck. Here it comes. There's a little bit of action. Oh, there's a 0-6 to the 7. I don't think he touched the 7 at all, man. If he did, it was like barely. But great job there for Byron to not make any contact and still keep on rolling. So drivers coming down pit road. Let's see. Do I have any drivers stay out? It looks like that is a in and a no, man. Down into pit road they go. Oh, we've seen some left sides, some right sides. The 6, 17, 2. Oh, 19, I think, came out fourth. Between him and the 28. A couple other drivers down pit road getting some work done. So it's showing Nick, Rodney, Donnie, Byron, Lane. That is your top 5. 3 drivers still on pit road. Michael Morgan and Jimmy Munch. And those 3 drivers were involved in that wreck. So I'm assuming they didn't have a fast prepare left. This is our 3rd caution of the night. 1 caution for stage. Not sure how many people still have their fast prepare left. Well, alrighty. Well, since we're here, let's bring up our race leader right now. Nick, this is Eric in the booth. How are you doing here tonight?
Oh, it's going. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. Well, we thought we'd jump on board with you since you're our race leader as of right now. How's the race going for you?
So far so good. Kind of having to do some things that I'm not really comfortable with. One of them is throwing blocks and doing things to kind of maintain your position up front, because these runs have been huge tonight. I'm not one to typically block and be defensive. I like to just kind of stay in my own lane and cruise, but I'm going to bring her down here and top her off. Looks like it's going to be pretty tight on fuel, but just big thing is I got to beat that 0-0, and he's not an easy one to beat. So
Alrighty. Well, I didn't realize you were coming down pit road, but tell you what made that move. So, well, we're gonna wish you the best, and hopefully not bug you anymore here. Yeah. Good luck to the race here, the rest of the race for you.
sounds good, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you take care. Well, if we would have known he was going down, we would have brought him up. I know that's kind of distracting when you take them down or bring them up when they're trying to do some pit stuff. It gets a little crazy, man. Crazy, I tell ya. Crazy. Well, track temp jumped up to 101 degrees now. She's getting a little warm out there. Of course, you know, it looks like it's saying it's 100 degrees outside, so yes, track temp gonna reflect the outside temperature. It's getting crazy. Alrighty, 37 laps into the race, 24 to go. We're gonna be going to 23 at the line here tonight. Rodney gonna start him off here with Donnie in that number 2. They'll be starting on the outside. Good shot of the pace car coming down and around, getting off that track. Now you gotta wait until that restart zone. So 4 cars starting on the bottom, 6 cars starting up on the top side. Everybody staying nice and tight in the restart zone. Rodney gets a good jump. He's going to clear the 2, but he got no help. None whatsoever. But the 2's going to drop down in behind him. The pack has kind of broke apart here. As of right now, everybody pretty well single file except for the back. Pacey now jumps out to the outside with the 19 jumping out there. Byron jumps back down to the inside line in the 19 car. The 2 right on the back bumper of the 17 of Rodney. Donnie and Rodney. Oh, the 28 gonna go high, gonna put her tree wide down through the trial. Well, he got the 7 right on his back bumper. Byron in the 19 now, trying to make a move to the outside, trying to make it up to P2 all by his lonesome. Now he gets a little bit of help from the 72. The 72 jumps to the outside. The 28 goes to the back bumper of him. No, now he tries to go to the high side. The inside's better of it. Now they tag it going down the backstretch. 28 left out to dry there. As they go down the super stretch, 2x2. The 72 of Max tried to be right there on that rear bumper. The 19 got a little bit loose into the corner. Not able to get back to his back bumper and push him. That allows Rodney in the 17 to stay up front. Donnie still holding on to that second spot. Now the top side doing some side draft and trying to get to the outside. The 19 does. And Byron takes over the race lead just barely. I mean, barely, folks. Byron now out front. The 72. You see him? Oh, weeble and wobble. Wow, Pacey makes an aggressive move. Clear from the bottom all the way to the top. 72. Matt kind of hung out to dry there by his lonesome. Sitting in the sucker hole. He tries to get to the bottom, but Nick in the 6 fills that gap. Oh, a little contact between the 06 and the 72 there. But they get her sorted. These guys keep on racing like that. They got a chance of losing the draft. The 72's got to get some draft here before he loses it. The 06 trying to get some draft back there. Paisley going to drop down in front of him. But back to in danger. The 28 and the 72 in danger of losing that front draft if they don't work together. Pacey able to get that draft of Nick and start to bring that second pack back up to the first pack, and the 2 of Donnie decides to go to the outside to try to take over the race lead. That will definitely let the second pack catch up. Oh, the 00 tags the wall, coming off 2. He gets a little loosey-goosey. Now puts him 3 wide. The 7 of Michael Gould in the sucker hole. That little accident allows the back 2 to catch back up, and Byron goes blinky there on us. The 2 of Donnie trying to take over the race lead. He's got a little bit of help. But Rodney, hold on, gets it. The back of the pack starting to heat up. They are getting a little bit dangerous back there, I'd say. They're still 3 wide. And nobody giving an inch right now. Still with 18 laps to go. They're going to sort her down to 2x2. Oh, nope. They go back 3 wide for a short second there. Everybody kind of single file out front right now. But the guys in the back definitely racing hard. It was scaring each other. I guarantee you that. It was like, we need to change the shorts now. The 28 jumps out in front of the 7. He gets a tag. He gets a little loosey-goosey. The 28 getting all sorts of sideways there for a second. Lane trying to mix or get a push up there to the outside. These guys jumping every which way. 3 wide in the back once again. Top 3 drivers just nose to tail, and they're like, we're just gonna hang in here and hold on to the position while you guys might wreck each other. Pacey now trying to work in front of the 19 to try to catch to the back bumper of the front 3. But like I said, top three still knows to tell. Not no more. Pacey trying to side draft to get up to P3. He's going to bring the 2 along with him. But still Rodney out front with Nick in that second spot. Pacey trying to side draft on that outside. As they got in 2 by 2 by 2. Once again. Rodney kind of in control of the pack, holding on to that bottom side. The 00 got the edge going down into 3 and 4. So Rodney's still trying to hold on to it over Pacey. Doing a great job of it. 2 by 2. Everybody's starting to think about racing again now. Rodney gets a big gap over the rest of the field. That is never a good sign there. That is going to leave you possibly out to dry quick. But Nick decides to stay right there on the back bumper. The 2 of Donnie are right on the back bumper of Pacey, trying to push him around the 17. Top 2 drivers currently right now are teammates. That might change here shortly, as the 2 is pushing Pacey down, out and around. They got a 2-car tandem going on here now. Now they gotta watch their water temps. Well, at least Donnie does. Make sure he don't get too hot, because he has been on the back bumper of Pacey for quite a while thus far. And I think he just blew her up. Yes, we see smoke from the 2 of Donnie. And we're going to say she got too hot and he went kapoppage. We haven't heard her go kaboom yet, but he is smoking and slowing down quickly. Back out front. Pacey out front in front of his teammate of Rodney. Nick trying to jump to the outside. Get a little bit of help from the 19 there. And his teammate of the 06 of Michael Morgan. Three cars. Wow. Pacey gets pushed up and out. And the 94 of Jimmy Munch taking over the second place. Oh, tough break there for Donnie. He is way slow and way off the pace. He's already 19 seconds behind the leaders. I believe he's coming down Perry Road. But the 19 trying to make a move to the outside and moves back to the inside, takes over the race lead. Byron now up to P1. A 7. Michael Gould jumps to the outside. Pacey right there on his rear bumper. So these guys got to keep in mind not to let these cars get too hot. We're seeing about a lap and a half of them, or maybe it was 2 laps, nose to tail. And Donnie paying the price for it and blowing up the motor. These older cars definitely needing air. But Byron out front with the 06 of Michael Morgan running in that second spot. Michael Gould on that outside with Pacey running P3, but Rodney now takes over that third spot. top four. So, well, as I say that, they were nose to tail. Now they jump out. Rodney does with the 94 of Max to the outside. Trying to get around the race leader, the 17 and the 94. Trying to get around the 19 of Byron. We got a 4 cars. 4 cars on the bottom, 5 cars up top. Down the super stretch they go. New race leader. Oh! It looked like the 28 got pushed up there. He's a little bit slow. So back to a new race leader. The 00 tries to jump to the outside, gets in front of the 19. They're going to try to 2-car tandem that up to the front. Rodney takes over the lead now with 8 laps to go. The 06 of Michael Morgan trying to get on the back bumper of that 19 of Byron to help out that top line. 4 cars on top, 5 cars down low, down the super stretch. Never mind, 28 goes up. And the 19 and the 00 take over the top spot with that 2-car tandem. The 6 of Nick out all by his lonesome there for a short second. And Michael Morgan, he sneaks back in. Something happened to the 7 there. He gets pushed up and out. But he's got some help there between him and the 28. So far, Pacey out front with a 19 of Byron right there behind him. Oh, the 28 up into the outside wall. We didn't see exactly what happened there. It looked like he got a little bit of side draft and tagged the wall. Rosalind was saying, go Donnie. Unfortunately, Donnie out of the race now. Well, he's saying 1 lap down, but we know he made some damage there with the car, or with the motor. Which is too bad. He was doing really great here tonight. Ooh, some drivers going below the double yellow line. They get her sorted back out. But Pacey out front with Byron in that second. Rodney in that 3rd spot. And back behind him, he's getting a little bit of a racy. So 8 cars out front. Donnie and Lane. Donnie 1 lap down, Lane 3 seconds back. After whatever happened and him tagging the wall, dropped him backwards. So Lane desperately wanting a caution with 5 laps to go. We're going to be getting 4 laps to go at the line. Pacey trying to make an aggressive move to the outside to block the 6 of Happyak. Leaving the 19 of Byron all by his lonesome, and he's dropping like a rock. Four laps to go. Can they keep her rolling until the end? We know one driver is hoping, actually probably 2 drivers kind of hoping for a caution to come out. Only 8 cars still left with the lead pack. With 7, Michael Gould trying to make a move on that outside with a little bit of help from the 19 and the 06. Pacey's still out front with the 6 of Nick right there, right behind him. Trying to figure out which way he's going to go. The battle right now for P3. Inside, outside, here they go. The 6 jumps to the outside. Pacey blocks. Nick drops back to the inside. Great move there by Nick. This guy's getting aggressive here tonight. Nick gets a little bit loose off the corner after the push from Rodney, and that allows that top side to just freight train those guys. And the 7 tries to go down low. Wow. He was thinking about going in front of the 19. The 19 had him by a quarter panel, but the 19 checks up there, and I thought that was going to be wicked. A little push back behind there from the 17 to the 00. The 17 gets, or that 00 gets a little loose. 2 sticks in the air, 2 laps to go. Can they hold on, or can they wreck it? That's the question. They have been flirting with disaster here and there. But the 7 of Michael Gould out front with a 19 on his back bumper. But the 06 of Michael Morgan trying to make a late move here on that outside. The 7 tries to go up and block him. He does. The 7 gets tagged though. And the 06 down to the inside. Pacey right to the back bumper of the 7. Pacey now works to the inside, trying to go at the line. Pacey had the lead. Final lap, white flag in the air, doctor's jacket up. Who's gonna win it? Who's gonna wear it? And this race is official no matter what happens here. And we got a blinky. Oh no. Michael Gould disconnected or something. We don't know what happened to him. He was there and then he was gone. And was in the lead, so not sure what happened. But right now it's got Rodney out front. Gotta make it through the trial. Pacey trying to make a move. And across the line goes the 17 with the win, with Nick Hapiak coming in second, Pacey in third, Michael Morgan fourth, Max Merritt fifth, Byron in sixth, Jimmy in seventh, Michael Gould in eighth. That's what it's saying right now. Lane Myers in ninth, and Donnie Kite coming in 10th. Donnie having a bad set of luck there and blowing that motor. I'm not sure what happened to Michael. Ooh, he was there and then gone. So, alrighty, guys. Well, we're gonna take a quick break here and try to get everything sorted out here and find our podium finishers.
Base car's off. Get ready.
Green flag in the air, Marty waving it like they just don't care.
Green, 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 green.
Jonathan Singer in deep. Oh, he makes contact.
You're watching the Bolt Grand National Series, only on Eric's Wacky Racing.
Alrighty, folks. We were trying to find our drivers here. We're gonna bring up Nick. So, Nick, this is Eric in the booth. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, it's going good. It's always good when you can finish one of these races and still be in one piece.
Well, congratulations. You came in second here tonight. You did what you wanted to do and kept that 0-0 behind you. So kind of talk us through your race here a little bit.
Oh, well, it started out kind of just going around in circles. Everything was actually pretty laid back at the beginning, and we had that caution. And I saw that Pacey had led some laps, so I'm like, all right, well, I got to match that point. So I stayed out under that caution just to lead a couple laps to get the bonus point. Because I mean, we're only separated by 6 points coming in here. So, I mean, even if I can outdo him by 1 point, that's huge. So every time he was going for a point, I knew I had to go for the point. And it got down to the end of the stage, and I wanted to work with him. Like, I knew we could go to the front if I could work with him. But, you know, at the same time, you know, it's getting down to the end of the season. You know, it's getting to the point where I feel like it's kind of getting to a every man for himself kind of deal. And, I mean, I'm not going to race him stupid because he, you know, still is a teammate. But, you know, I still got to go out and get as many points as I can. And I was able to outscore him in the stage and get that one extra spot on him at the end. But overall, didn't have to use a fast repair, so that's always good.
Yeah, that is for sure. Well, congratulations here tonight with your P2 finish. Is there anybody you'd like to thank here tonight?
Just the normals. You for putting on the broadcast, Juicy Spider Gaming on TikTok and YouTube. Rodney and Pacey for putting on this league. I have a lot of fun over here. I really do enjoy racing these guys. Glad to see we got some new faces in here. And I'm just ready for next week.
All right, so one more race here for the championship. So we're going to wish you the best of luck, and we'll hope to talk to you in the next one. I'm all tongue-tied tonight, so I apologize.
No problem. Well, you have a good one, and hopefully I'll talk to you next week.
All right. Well, you have a great night, and thank you for coming and joining us.
You too.
All right, we're going to bring in our race winner, Rodney, in the 17. He was needing the win, and he came home big here tonight with the race victory. So congratulations, Rodney.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, kind of talk us through your race here a little bit. You definitely had an eventful one.
Yeah, it was definitely eventful. I told you at the beginning of the chase I was going to be a little bit more aggressive, and I stuck with my strategy of being a little more aggressive. I tried to stay out front as much as I could tonight. Everybody, you know, I was working with everybody, giving everybody breaks, and then I got jostled to the back a couple times, but all in all, it worked out pretty well.
Well, definitely a great race here for you tonight. I think it's your first victory this season, so a great time to have it, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yep. I definitely happy I didn't go winless this season.
Well, congratulations, and well, what's your plans for the next race? What you got to do to try to win this?
Oh man, I struggle with the 1.5 to 2 mile tracks. I'm not the greatest at tire saving. Pacey's been helping me out with that, but I still struggle a lot with the tire saving. So I'll try to have him help me out. He'll try to give me some advice, but it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks.
I'll definitely understand that. So, well, congratulations once again with your race victory here tonight. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I gotta shout out you for broadcasting the races every week. I gotta shout out my admin crew, Nick and Pacey. Definitely gotta shout out my team, PBR. And I also gotta thank Nick a whole lot for pushing me to the win tonight. He, pretty sure he's the one that made it happen.
Well, awesome job. Great to see you in victory lane here tonight. And, well, hopefully you'll take some of this momentum and use her in the next one.
I appreciate it, buddy.
You have a good one.
Thanks. You too.
Alrighty. Well, that was our race winner. We're going to bring in our third place finisher, Pacey. Well, Pacey, you didn't quite get her done the way you was hoping, but still a great finish here tonight for you.
Yeah. Not where I needed to be though. So.
Well, what is your plans going forward?
I don't really know. Got to score points.
I gotta score points. Well, okay. Well, hopefully you'll get her done. But well, congratulations with your third place finish. Kind of talk us through your race a little bit here tonight.
I mean, it was play track. Got a friend, and it seemed like nobody wanted to help me out. So, to the people that were helping, thank you. But overall, frustrating.
Well, understand it is a super speedway track, and you just never know how it's gonna go. So, well, is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out here to tonight?
Yeah, shout out to my fiance. So I was watching. Shout out to you for broadcasting every week. Shout out to Rodney for putting on the great show, and congrats on the win, buddy. Shout out to PBR Racing. Yeah. Oh, Air's designed for being on the car. That's about it.
Not sure what happened there. Well, congratulations once again with your P3 finish, and we're gonna wish you the best of luck here in the next one, and we'll hopefully talk to you in the next one. Hey, take care. Alrighty, well, I'm not sure what happened there, but definitely want to congratulate the top three once again. That's gonna be Rodney, Nick, and Pacey. Finishing order is gonna go Rodney Ayers, Nick Happyack, Pacey Wygant, Michael Morgan, Max Merrick, Byron Jones, Jimmy Minch, Michael Gould, Lane Myers, and Donnie Kite. Couple of new names. So I do want to thank everybody for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. I hope you guys had a good one. And well, this is gonna be Eric's Wacky Racing signing off. You guys have a great one, and we'll see you on the next one.
Race cars off. Get ready.
Green flag in the air, Marty waving it like they just don't care.
Green, 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 green.
Jonathan Singer in deep. Oh, he makes contact.
You're watching the Bolt Grand National Series, only on Eric's Wacky Racing.